Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Rockets will kick it away first. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators offense will take the field first. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators, defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man downfield. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The snap sets up to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football, and they were able to possess it throughout the entire 1st quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rockets offense will go to work for the first time today. and they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Back to throw, it's Richter. Makes the grab over the middle. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Holly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Hutchinson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Loss on first down increased the degree of difficulty. Second and goal from the 8. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Rockets.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he made the extra point without problem. They marched 79 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Hauls it in. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Wilson. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rockets offense is back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks. Turning it on! That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Rockets will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Leaves it with the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Jackson gonna throw it. They're setting up the screen. Shows him the stiff arm. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. His offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The Gators trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Slams it ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown Gators! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss looks like an old punching bag out there today, and any way you slice it, this fan base, heck, this coaching staff just didn't expect that. They're trailing by 17 to South Carolina. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Fires to the middle. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Looking to pass. It's Richter. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Gators inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. Off play action. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Back to pass, it's Richter. Here comes the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football. Just got rid of it. And that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Lets it fly. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Gators sending the offense back to work. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football. Oh, he's got some space.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Bad offense, good defense. No scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slog fest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
And a lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at how they're game planning and how they're going to give their players an opportunity to have success.